Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are well. So today I'll be showing you how I made this delicious looking tilapia fish pepper soup. So to get right in, here are the ingredients. I'll be using 1 teaspoon of lemongrass puree. I've also got 1 scotch bonnet, 2 mild chili peppers. I've got 1 red onion, and I've also got some basil leaves, and that will be finely chopped and added to the cooking later on. Also, I have about 1.5 teaspoonful of chicken bouillon. I've got some grind or blended smoked crayfish there. I'd say about 1.5 teaspoonful of that. I also have freshly grated ginger. I'd say altogether about 1.5 teaspoonful of the grated ginger, and the pepper soup spice. So that's the pepper soup spice. So I would say about 1.5 tablespoon of pepper soup spice. And the last ingredient will be 2 medium-sized tilapia fish. Okay, so what I'm doing here is seasoning the fish with a teaspoon of salt. So once you've added the salt to the tilapia fish, just try and get as much of the salt into the fish as possible, just to make sure it's well seasoned, and then set aside for later use. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is to prep the onions, the peppers, as well as the basil leaves. So the onions, just cut them into chunk sizes, or you can slice them, whichever one you prefer. When it comes to actually chopping the peppers, I would advise you to wear a pair of hand gloves, just to protect your hands from the heat from the peppers. And then afterwards I'll be plucking the leaves, that is the basil leaves, as well as chopping them. Okay, so the pepper soup has been cooking for about 10 minutes or thereabout. Now at this stage, I'm just going to stir that for a bit, then add the tilapia fish one at a time, and then I'll just add some water just to cover the top of the fish. Afterwards, I'll cover it and allow it to cook for about 5 minutes before I then add the basil leaves. Okay, so after about 5 minutes, this is when you add the chopped basil leaves. Just sprinkle it on top of the pepper soup and then cover and allow it to cook for another 5 minutes. Okay, so the tilapia fish pepper soup is ready, and what I'm doing here is just giving the pot a good shake. I would not advise you to use a spoon to stir your tilapia fish pepper soup, so that way you don't break the fish. Right, so the pepper soup is ready, and we can now dish this out and eat it with some rice, some boiled white rice or boiled yam, or whatever it is that you prefer. So there you have it, our tasty tilapia fish pepper soup. Bon appetit and thanks for watching.